Hello everyone, welcome back to Lilac Moon Tarot. Today's pick a card reading is all about messages from your future self. So we'll take a look at these piles, we'll see what kind of messages, advice, and anything else that might pop up for you in these piles. If you're familiar with pick a card readings, all the timestamps will be listed down below. For those of you who are not familiar, we have 3 piles here in front of you. We've got pile number 1 with Mystic Merlinite, pile number 2 with Amethyst, and pile number 3 with Carnelian. I always suggest take a few moments, take a few deep breaths, really focus in on which pile you are drawn to, and then go ahead and click the timestamp down below and enjoy your reading. Hello, pile number 1. You all picked the Mystic Merlinite. We'll go ahead and see what messages, advice, etc. might pop up in here. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so not every message will resonate, so just take what does and leave behind the rest. Let's get started with a few tarot cards. First, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Four of Cups in reverse. And you've got the World in reverse. Alright. So what I see from these tarot cards, your future self's trying to tell you that things are moving forward, even though it feels very stuck and you feel very emotionally drained and unstable. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I think all these cards are fairly positive for you. The only one that I'm like about is the Four of Cups, only because, and I'll tell you why in a second. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune here, upright, which is more positive. The cycle of life is continuing for you. The Wheel of Fortune upright also brings you signs of really positive things to come, abundance. I almost think of like luck as well. Having good luck, good fortune, and mostly that the clock is turning, time is turning, things are moving forward, things that you're asking for or wanting are going to happen, and it's moving forward. Keep in mind though, so with the Four of Cups in reverse, what this says to me is that you aren't feeling emotionally satisfied because you're always searching for that one cup that you don't have. So you're blocking yourself from receiving the gifts that the universe is trying to hand you because you don't think it's good enough. You've got these other cups here, but it's always not enough, or the fourth cup that's being handed to you is not enough, and you're purposefully rejecting that and blocking that, and you can't keep doing that or else you're gonna always feel emotionally drained, emotionally unstable. And then you've got the World in reverse. So the World is the final card in the major arcana, and similarly to the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like they're kind of like similar energy to me. The World, it's the end of a cycle, and I think of cycles and circles because you get to the end and then you're back at the beginning and you keep doing that cycle. So with the World in reverse, you're resisting the end of a cycle, or you're not quite there yet. And I feel like if lately you've been in a period of feeling very stuck, you need to look at what you need to let go of, what you need to change. And I think it has something to do with these emotions. you need to get your emotional stability in check. You need to figure out and prioritize what's actually important to you emotionally. Let's see what some of the oracle cards say. Financial constraints. So some of you might experience some financial issues. And I don't see this as like, oh no, you're gonna wake up tomorrow and be completely broke. I think it's a warning. As you figure your future self is channeled through this message and is trying to give you advice. Maybe you've been a little bit too spendy lately. You've been buying too much, you've been spending too much. Be mindful of that habit, because eventually it could come back to get you. Maybe you're putting too much stuff onto credit cards, and now, you know, your future self is like, now I'm completely broke because I decided I wanted to buy a whole new wardrobe, but put it on my credit card because then I don't have to worry about it right now. And that leads you to being financially constrained later in life. You've got Crow Spirit. Co-create with Spirit. So Spirit, your guides, your future self, want to remind you of the power of manifestation, and that it's really, really important for you to invest time and take a look at that. Crows might also be an important animal totem in your life. But yeah, really, really buckle down on manifesting with the universe, with spirit, with your ancestors, angels, whoever in your life. Just remember that they are there to help you. And that no matter how hopeless or tough things seem, you can always create and manifest what you want. You just need to truly believe that it can happen. You've got balance. You need to have balance with all things. So I think this really speaks to, it kind of reminds me of like temperance. You need balance, or temperance, justice as well. Any of the cards where it's kind of like a duality. Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with that. Apologies. You need to find a balance between being grounded and having your head in the clouds, because that's kind of what this picture looks like and says to me. Don't get so caught up in manifesting. And I know I just told you to manifest a lot, but it's more, you don't want to be stuck daydreaming so much about this life, like future life. Because in order for manifesting to work, you need to put in the work. So what you want and hope and wish for, you need to be putting in the work for. You can't just sit there and daydream about it and think that it's just going to manifest. You really need to put in the work and the effort in order to see the fruits of your labor. So finding a balance between that is really, really important. Success. There we go. So your future self is telling you you are going to find success at something. Especially in the realms of manifesting. I think if you can keep a level head, as long as you don't I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here. I'm sorry. My brain is fried today. Success is a really good card. And if there's something you've been working on manifesting lately, or working towards, a new job, some money, a new home, a move, something, a new boyfriend, girlfriend, you are going to find success with it. And I think it's keeping in mind all these other aspects as well. These things don't have to necessarily be tied together. This is just a general message from your future self, messages and advice. So I think don't give up. Even though you want to give up, don't, because you're going to find success. One last card here says, love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So I think that is just a reminder that even if in the past you've been hurt, those of you single or relationship or whatever, and it doesn't have to be like a love relationship, it could be friendships, people who have hurt you in the past. Love for yourself and love and forgiveness for others can heal those past wounds, those past hurts, nasty things people have said, and really provide a better sense of security, safeness for yourself, and self-worth, self-love. Being able to forgive and ultimately love those who have hurt us will make us a stronger person in the end. Regardless of, how cruel someone might be, you can't use that as a crutch, is the sense I'm getting from this. You can't use that as a reason for yourself to scorn love in the future, or not have self-love, self-worth. So yeah, always move forward with love in your heart. And I think that is a big key to manifesting as well. So I think overall, your overall message is here. Things are moving forward and you will find success. You're almost to the end of a cycle right now. You need to remember to stay emotionally balanced and get yourself back emotionally stable. And maybe it has something to do with a recent friendship or relationship ending. And always be mindful of your finances and keep in mind your manifestation power and maintain balance with that. And I think that keeping an even keel will help you succeed in the near future. And I think those are the messages and advice from your future self. Thank you so much for watching pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please like, comment, subscribe down below if you did enjoy this reading. As always, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. You picked the Amethyst pile. So just a reminder, these readings are general, so not every message will resonate. Take what does and leave behind the rest. We'll start with a few tarot, end with a few oracle cards. Let's go see and what messages and advice we have for you. We've got the Conqueror of Cups in reverse, which is the Knight of Cups in reverse. You've got the Five of Swords in reverse. And you've got the Lovers. So I think this pile number 2 has a lot to do with love. And really understanding what it is you want out of a relationship, and that you are going to be able to work towards that. And I think a lot of it will start also with some self-love, but learning how to receive love and give love to others. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So Knights in reverse are often delays. So this is a delay in essentially receiving that like knight in shining armor. You know, the person that's gonna sweep you off your feet, that you're gonna fall head over heels with. And I think that's because you need to get away from this Five of Swords energy. Where the Five of Swords is reversed, it's good. It means you're finally able to walk away from all the squabbling and sharp words and sharp thoughts. And I don't think these are all necessarily like things you're saying out loud. You might be overly critical of other people. You're probably overcritical of yourself. And I think in the near future, you'll finally start to realize that that behavior's not good and really move away from that like harsh way of thinking. And then you've got this ended by the Lovers, which is that ultimate commitment, relationship, partnership, balance, and love and harmony and fulfillment. Let's see what the oracle cards say. Hopefully we'll get a lot of the similar messages. So your first card here says the garden and the gate. So I think this one is about appreciating what you have already and what you have to give as well. So you've got this girl, she's standing in her garden. She's got a basket full of flowers. It's blooming. There's birds and flowers and butterflies. And then just beyond the gate are these rolling green pastures. And she's kind of looking at them longingly, even though she's surrounded by all this beauty already. I think it's double-edged here. So it's either go ahead and go for it, right? Don't be afraid to leave behind what you've already grown or are comfortable with. But the grass isn't always greener on the other side either. You need to love and appreciate what you already have in order to continue to grow. Wombat spirit, be at home. So I would say for some of you, if you were thinking of traveling, don't do it. I feel like, and it kind of goes along with that too, you know, stay in your garden, even though it's comfortable. Maybe right now is not the time to travel or try new things or venture forth. I'm not saying that you should cancel plans if you already have them, just be mindful. But also be mindful of how your home feels to you. Does it feel like a beautiful, comfortable space? Do you truly feel at peace when you are at home? Do you feel comfortable, safe, harmony? Be mindful of how your home feels because you need to be at home. And I think in order to be your happiest, you need to really feel comfortable and be happy in your home. You know, what have you been neglecting at home recently? You know, do you need to clean your bathroom, clean your kitchen, you know, throw away some old clothes, you know, donate some old stuff? What would it take for you to feel more at home? Your next card says Waning Crescent 3, surrender. Some of you might have been a little uptight recently, and you need to remember to surrender to the universe sometimes. You might be too wound up and caught up in the day-to-day, and you need to sometimes surrender to the universe. Understand that things are going to go how they're going to go. You can't try and control every aspect of everything. Sometimes you need to just surrender to the process and let the universe do its work. Within the next few weeks, something you've been asking for, manifesting, is going to happen within the next few weeks. And this is your future self telling you this. So if there's something really big that you're trying to work towards, work for, it's going to happen soon. And part of the manifesting process is surrendering. So you really need to let go of constraints and stuff like that in order to manifest. A big part is letting go of the how. You need to surrender the how to the universe to let these things happen and let them manifest. Your last card here says, practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. This kind of goes along with that Five of Swords energy. Don't be so judgmental on others, and don't be so judgmental on yourself. You need to practice compassion not only with others but also yourself. Make sure you're taking a balanced look at any given situation. Make sure you're looking at both sides of an argument, and understand that sometimes when people are harsh with us or rude, that they're in their own mindset of struggle, and the more compassion that we can show just makes us a stronger and better person. You never truly know what someone else is going through. And I think that's really, really important, that not to assume that everyone is coming from a place of hatred or, dislike of us or something. Just having more empathy, I guess, in general, would really, really help you here. And maybe that's what will help you with the tarot cards that we had first. What will help you finally receive that Knight of Cups coming your way is changing the way you're thinking about things, which is that Five of Swords. And then you've got the Lovers at the end, finally moving forward, being able to love and be loved. And it's coming at love in a different way and seeing things from a fresh perspective. Try and consider the other person's feelings, faults, virtues. Don't always assume the worst. Alright, I think we'll end the reading there. Pile number 2, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below if you did enjoy this reading. As always, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. You picked the Carnelian. So as a reminder, these readings are general. Not every message will resonate. Please take what does and leave behind the rest. We'll start with a few tarot and then some oracle, and we'll see what messages and or advice your future self has for you. You've got the 10 of Coins in reverse. Touching the hot candle. You've got the Ruler of Wands, which is the King of Wands. And you've got the Ace of Coins in reverse. Alright. The first thing I kind of get here is that you're feeling very stuck financially, materialistically, or like with a job, finances. That's what coins represents. And where you have both the 10 and the Ace in reverse, I feel like you're stuck in this limbo. And in order to really move forward, you need to harness this King of Wands energy. So this could also be you, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, as well. But really the King of Wands, he's very confident, sure, passionate, not afraid to stand his ground or her ground. So with the 10 of coins in reverse, the 10 of coins ultimately represents us getting all our material and like worldly goods in order and coming to the completion of that cycle. So like having your dream house and job and, you know, enough money or more than enough money. Where that's reversed, you're not quite to the end of that cycle yet. You haven't quite finished essentially harvesting your crops, because that's kind of the progression that the coins makes. You've got the 8 where you're working hard, you've got the 7 where you've planted your seeds and you're waiting for them to grow, and then the 9 you're finally treating yourself and enjoying the fruits of your labor, and the 10 is that like ultimate like overabundance of all these things. And maybe some of you are feeling like you don't deserve that. Like you've hit that 9 of wands, or 9 of coins-esque stage where you are treating yourself. You have what you want, but something's kind of keeping you from fully hitting this end cycle. I think I totally had somewhere I wanted to go with that and I lost it. Figure out what's most important to you. Obviously there's more to life than just money or your house or your car or whatever. I think really reevaluating what's most important to you and where you're spending your money. Because in order to reach that penultimate moment, you need to be completely grounded and minded and aware of what you're doing, what you're spending, what effort you're putting into your job or work or career. And I think if you're feeling really stuck here, you need to look at what you're passionate about. What really sparks your fire? What gets you going? What would make you get up and run each day? What truly makes you happy? And then you've got this Ace of Coins in reverse. And I think your future self might be saying that you're going to switch careers. It's just not yet. You're not quite done with what you're doing right now. But soon, maybe you'll find something new you're passionate about. Or you're going to completely master something that you're good at or passionate about that really lights your fire, and that's going to lead you to a new career. It's just not going to happen yet until this happens, until this fiery passion start happens. Because you've got the Ace of Coins in reverse, which is a delay in usually a new financial venture, a new job, something like that. So, and starting the new seed, because look, the middle of this is a little seed. So yeah, I think you know, your future self is telling you you're not quite done with the cycle that you're in now. Something's really gonna spark you to change things and move forward, but there's a delay. It's not yet. Soon, but not yet. Cornucopia. If the 10 of coins was this card, it would be this card from this deck. Cornucopia is literally having an abundance, more than what you need. Success, the literal fruits and harvest of your labor. You're really going to see a lot of growth, I think, very soon in regards to a career path or monetary success or material success. You got Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. Wow, this group is the awesome group, let me tell you. If you've been feeling very stuck career-wise, or down on your luck, or feeling very frustrated financially, I think things are really going to turn around for you. And I think a lot of it is your mindset as well. You need to reignite that passion, but you need to maintain a positive mindset. I think of cows like as very positive creatures. They're just living their best lives, eating grass all day, sleeping in fields, and they're just happy. I don't know, in this card this cow just looks so happy. I think having that positive, happy mind shift, like, things are just gonna start getting handed to you. Pile number 3, this is awesome. You've got Queen of the Moon, Sovereignty. You gotta own it. Whatever it is you want, you own it. And you'll receive it. Maybe doing some moon manifestation work might be a really good idea for you. Maybe some of you need to get in touch more with your intuition and owning that and being in charge of that and trusting it as well. This is very like high priestess vibes, so really trusting your intuition, the divine feminine, getting more into your like spiritual, mystical side as well might really help move things forward, and that might even be the spark that you need to switch career paths or do something different. The next card says listen to your intuition. I think I just said that. You need to trust your intuition, follow your gut, what sparks you, what makes you happy, what lights your fire. You know, that King of Wands, he didn't just become the king overnight. He built up his passion, he built up his stamina, his energy, and really turned it into a way to live, a way to rule his kingdom. Your last card here says, a physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Maybe some of you that are in relationships have kind of lost touch with one another, and you need to reignite that passion. Maybe you've been focused too much on career and focusing on like the material, and you've been letting the emotional side kind of fade a little bit. Either that, or if you're single as well, maybe you've been so focused on work and your own success and your own manifesting and abundance and getting all this other stuff, but what's missing? The emotional connection. And with that comes physical connection as well. Don't neglect the emotional side of human nature just because you're so impassioned with what you're passionate about, which with this pile I'd say it's work and really earning money and finding that kind of success. Don't neglect the like love and emotion side, and you don't want to end up being, I feel like this lady looks old in this picture. You don't want to all of a sudden wake up and realize that you're older and you're like, wow, I missed out on some aspects of my life because I was so focused on my career. Or maybe you lost the potential love of your life because you were so focused on your career. Don't forget about that. And I feel like that's what your future self is telling you. Don't forget to nourish your emotional side as well. Don't get so hyper fixated on the career and all of that. Alright, I think we'll end the reading there. Pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe down below if you did enjoy this reading and would like more videos just like this one. As always, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!